Washington Wizards. This is our draft. We got AJ so that was the only player. Our second round picks were not picked up. Trae Young declines. Jameer Watkins, I'm probably just gonna let go. Cam Whitmore, I will bring back. Mostly all of our roster. Sharif, yeah, you know what, I kinda like Sharif Cooper. For Trae Young, a big deal. What do we want to offer? Three years. Around 40 million, I'd say. Probably give him a player option that year as well. It's a pretty good offer. I don't want Julian Reese back. But, I mean, maybe. Leaky Black can go tough in college, but... Okay. We have... Trae Young comes in. Why did he not accept? What is happening right now? It's got a moratorium still, that's right. I would say we need another big man. I would love to be an iHeart team. Mitchell Robinson could be good. John Collins, move him to the center. SAR, AD. That's $12 million. I think Mitchell Rob would be pretty good here, too. Yeah, I think I'm going to be a Mitchell Robinson team. 2-year deal. Flat. Seems pretty cheap, but he is just going to be a bench-only kind of guy. 2 years, $9 million a year. Trae Young, Mitchell Robinson, those are going to be the guys that I go for. Bang. That leaves us in a good spot. D'Lo is our third point guard. Hardy, Whitmore. That's our 50-man roster. I was hoping to bring Reese back. Can't really do so now. That's okay, though. AD drops 3. It's to be expected. Sar, George, Johnson, Koulibaly, Carrington. Hardy up 2. He's not going to play, but cool to see, I guess. Okay, yeah. So I tried to keep Sharif, and I'm not going to be able to keep Sharif. I'll figure out the rookie class in a second here. For now, I just want to look at the lineup and see what the lineup's going to be. Obviously, we had drafted AJ at number 1. Trey Johnson, shooter, Trae Young. George, probably not. Him and Johnson off the bench is going to be elite. Definitely going to be a 10-man rotation. Taking Harvey out. Let's get those starter minutes right, and then we'll figure the rest out. I would say Buffalo Wall was playing 26. I still like him there. I think Trae Young at that 30 mark's pretty good. But I started him at 28. 30 for Anthony Davis. Honestly, like, he's probably kind of been at that spot for a while. Trey Johnson was at 24. Came up to 28. It'll be the same, 28 off the bench. 10 minutes left. We're not going to be playing Carrington 30 minutes tonight, I'll tell you that. He's probably going to get like 8, 18, 16. It's pretty good. I mean, the Trump could definitely play more than that. And then, yeah, I'm going to have George be the 6th man here. You're going to have to start balance. Sounds perfect. This is starters. Basically, Bilal's just going to help with the defensive ability of this lineup, which looks filthy right now. Shooting might not be great, but that's why you got Trey ready to come off the bench. Come at the 1 or the 2. George, Mitch. Yeah, I mean, the shooting off the bench is great, so. Make sure these are all guys that are playing for us. 3-point. Sar. Trey Johnson. Champagne, he's not playing either, but that's fine. Riley, Keyshawn George. Free throw. Those gonna be the starters. Riley, George, Davis. Definitely not gonna be Trae Young. Don't really have another guy who can play defense. Sar should definitely be in here. Maybe it's George or Will Riley. It's gonna be Keyshawn George. Put Bilal at the 1. George at 3. AJ at the 2. Quick Trey. Trey. What a mess. Tall. Yeah, I mean, Carrington, Bilal, AJ, Davis, Mitch. But probably, I mean, I think Sar is just as tall, if not taller. Bench. Yeah, that's going to be the lineup heading into year 1. Welcome. We will continue. Here's going to be the starting rotation. Young, Coulibaly, Devonsa, Davis, Sar, Keyshawn George, Trey Johnson, Will Riley, Mitchell Robinson, and Bub Carrington off the bench. Only reason Bilal's here, help defensively. We're going to need help defensively with Trae Young. I don't think him and Trey Johnson can really play together right now. And yeah, that's going to be the start here. We should be a pretty good team, I think. I don't know if we'll be like a top 4 seed, but I think we could be a playoff team. Down 7, 3 minutes to go in our first game.
George outside. Here's Young. Count it and one. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. Damian Lillard picks one up. And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Hachimura. Kamara comes in for Grant. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Lillard. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And so in the game for Washington, Davis out there with Sarr. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Here's Sharpe. Following the score by Washington. Now Henderson. Cleared away by Davis.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Sarr a screen. Young. He takes it in. Yes, sir! Count it!
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Here's Sharpe. Apia fires. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Klingon.
Play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
Wizards trail by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
To tie it up. Knocks down the trifecta.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Now here's Young. Sarr with a screen on Henderson. Young goes in. Book it! It goes!
And they've made it all the way back. Wow. Just a dynamite run.
Henderson. Banks it home. Big shot.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man. Scoop.
Coulibaly against Sharpe. Davis with a screen on Sharpe. Here's Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Good George in.
George, he's checked in for Washington. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Washington making some changes. Johnson comes in for Coulibaly, and it's Young in for George. Young against Henderson. Here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Young outside. Pulls the trigger. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington.
Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And Washington making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Outside Davis, beyond the arc. Oh, off target from downtown. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the...
Can't win the wall. AD and Trae Young's debut this season went fantastic. Trae Young 23-1 and 14 assists. Shooting percentage pretty good. AD 26 and 5. We were getting out rebounded to all hell, it looks like. Trey Johnson 21. AJ 18 2-2 in his debut. I'd like to see those assist numbers go up a little bit, but other than that, Will Riley, Keyshawn, Bilal, Bub 1 for 1. Next thing I want to do is change the shot tendencies. I mean, Sar did average 17 points last year. It's got to be at least a 75. AD, probably an 85. Trae Young, probably 90 is good. Keyshawn, got to get that up for sure. To a 55. Trey Johnson's a hooper, but we're going to drop it down to an 80 for now. Will Riley, AJ 75, might be a little higher right now. We're going to give him 70. Bilal, probably 55. Bub, probably on that same spot. And Mitchell Robinson, I really don't need you to shoot ever. Game 2 against the Bucks. Here's our draft pick situation. We have our own pick and 2 second-round picks this year. Swap best and swap worst. And we are 0-4 to start the season. 1-5. Trae Young's playing unreal. Bilal, not doing great. AJ's doing awesome. Anthony Davis, pretty good. Sar, not getting enough rebounds, man. What is happening here? Keyshawn, pretty good. See those shooting percentages go up. Trey Johnson's been amazing. He's going to go into the starting spot. We'll figure out the defense later. Will Riley, very good. Mitchell Robinson, pretty good. And then Bub, pretty good as well. Okay, 2-2 with Trey Johnson in the starting lineup. This is kind of where I want him. I want him around that 15 to 18 points per game mark. We have a lot of guys who can score points right now, so even AJ, like, he's going to be a guy that's probably going to get up to around 12 points per game. Bub, been awesome in his minutes. Mitchell Robinson has been amazing. Will Riley, I think I want to give Bub a couple more minutes, more point guard play. We are really struggling, though, which is kind of surprising. I think about maybe throwing George into the starting lineup. We'll run AJ at the 2. Try that out for a bit. Yeah, we are really struggling. Okay. I think Bilal just has to be the starter. I think it's just all defense. Keyshawn has just been better, though. Can AJ really play the 2? I suppose maybe George plays the 2. This is a secondary position, though, so we'll run him there. There we go. 3 wins in a row. AJ at the 2 might be the move. Keyshawn has been pretty amazing. Trey Johnson's still shooting it really well. I just don't think I can start him because of his defensive liability there. Will Riley off the bench, shooting it very well. Mitchell Robinson's having a good season. And Bub actually still playing really well. Yeah, we're scouting. 3 more losses in a row. Simulate one more before we have a big break here. Anthony Davis for Siakam, no. guys are just getting beat up on right now. Okay, Trae Young, minus 8.3, 2.8, 2.4, 2.8, 9.1 for Sar, man. He is not rebounding the ball enough, like, at all. We're going to go back to how we were starting before. I just think we need to just stick with it and hopefully it figures it out. We kind of need our bench to just be very good. Anthony Edwards wins Cup MVP. Losing to the Nets is tough. Okay, we got a couple wins here in a row right now. We are 11 and 19. In our conference, we are battling. We are 13th behind the Bucks, Nets. A couple teams here I really would like to pass, but it is a tough conference right now. A doubleheader against the Pacers there. Win one, lose one. Grizzlies, Warriors, Jazz should be a team that we can beat. Bulls want to trade. How do they even? Oh, they signed Norman Powell. Rockets received Norman Powell in a second. Yeah, that's fine. They want to give us Denny for Trey. I'm gonna say no. But won 3 of our last 4. How is everyone doing? Trae Young's having a great season. I'd like to see those assist numbers go up, but when your guys aren't making shots, it's pretty hard to do that. We just don't have much 3-point volume in our starting lineup. A lot of our 3-point attempts are coming off our bench. Mitchell Robinson getting lots of rebounds. Shooting percentage is down a little bit, but still pretty good. Bub has still been awesome. We need at least 3 wins out of these next 4. Bilal goes down with an injury. It's just going to be Trey Johnson jumping in. And then I'm going to play Justin Champagnie. Probably about 8 minutes a night. Bub can get 2 more there. Trey Johnson can get a couple more minutes. AJ can get a couple more. Davis. Sar. Trey Young. Justin Champagnie will come in. Win these next 2, I'd be very pumped with that. Beat the Pelicans. Ben Simmons for sure. Whatever. 18-25. We got a lot of green on this screen compared to before. That's making me a little more confident in where we could be. Raptors win. Not taking Bam for Trae Young. Nurkic for Paul Reed, sure. No. We're just going to slowly bring Bilal back. He's going to start at 8 minutes. Magic Pistons, 2 tough matchups. Steven Adams on a first for Trey Mann in a second, sure. Or Terrence Mann or whoever it is. McConnell for Sam Merrill, sure. Yeah, I mean, tough matchup there. And then we have 4 tough games here. If we can take one of these, I'd be pretty pumped. Grayson Allen, Christian Braun. Honestly, sure. Rotation as is. Klein. Deadline. Trey Johnson has been pretty lights out. I'd like to get Bilal's minutes back as much as I can. Doesn't have to be as many, but I would like it to be more than... There's a win. Where Trey Johnson gives us 17-4, 2 steals. With the way Will Riley's playing, Mitchell Robinson's playing, I'd say let's just, honestly, how's he playing? He's playing good too though. Way better season for him than last year. We'll give the 3 guys 16 minutes. He can stick at 12. Trade deadline. I don't think we're a buying team. I think this is kind of one of those years where you just kind of ride it out. See what happens. Warriors. I think we're okay there. So yeah, we are going to continue simulation here. No trades. No. 3 games here, 3 tough games. Very tough to win those, man. I do just think that maybe George should start. Play the Kings. Should be a game we win, yes. Heat. Loss. Do have a couple guys in here. Trey Johnson. Will Riley. Let's see if there's a jump-in spot. We're gonna jump in for the blue team.
And got
I can't choose sides.
Since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Yaka Jonas. Pass to Edgecombe. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Harper is out there with Flag. Then there's Boozer and Lee Boyles in at center.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the chart.
Somebody forgot to tip these guys. The dunk contest is on a different night.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So both teams making some changes here. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Basket is good.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Nice overlook, but it's no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Not gonna go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Showing off the post move right there.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
58 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, the dunk.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now flag. And he banks the layup in.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Oh my God.
16, third personal foul, second team foul.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Foul, third team foul. Shooting for team 1.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
The USA calls time here. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Jacks up a 3. It misses.
Dude, keep doing it.
And they
Wide
just-
open threes, man. It's crazy. Okay. Participate in 3-point. We don't have anyone. Participate in dunk. No. Let's just see who's in here. Do we have any all-stars? That's the question. What's our participants? We have Anthony Davis. That is it. Simcast it. East kind of taking it away here, but yeah. See you later. Box score. Anthony Davis played 12 minutes, so. And over here, AJ was a dog. Trey Johnson was a dog. Love that. Will Riley, pretty good in that game. Yeah, we're gonna continue. Hornets, Rockets. 1 to 2 weeks for Keyshawn George. We're gonna get Trey Johnson back in that starting lineup. We got Riley, Robinson, Kulal, and Barron Carrington back up. Champagne back to 8 minutes a night. Carrington up to 14, 18, 18, 18. Shar, Davis. I think Trey Johnson has kind of earned this. Let's say he's earned another couple minutes. Trae Young, AD, Sar, and then we'll get Bilal a couple more minutes, I guess. It's a big loss, though. Knicks win. Cavs loss. Clippers win. It does actually feel like we are able to win. Vucevic, Justin Champagnie, I would like to bring back. Like, I think if you can get him back on like this kind of deal. Vucevic is actually a pretty good backup too. I just think he'd probably want to go out and get paid. Champagnie, yeah, he's been bad, but gets extended anyways. He's gonna play 8 minutes just for until we lose. There it is. Okay. Find him a couple minutes here. Down to 12. He has been very good, but we're not sacrificing. Ball at 18. Yeah. Get him up to 24. Not as many as before, but Magic. Lost by 1. Those are tough. We've had 3 very close losses in a row. 3 more games. Rockets, Hornets, Mavs. Take 1 of 3. How close are we to making the playoffs here? We're only like 3 games back of the 10 seed. So we do need to start winning some games though. Here's 3 games. Hawks, Magic, Grizzlies. Wanted 2, we got 2. Next 3, I would like 2 at least out of these, but I think we could take 3 if we really wanted. No, but we do take 2. Plan's starting to set here. We are only 2 games behind the Celtics now. How are we going to shorten this rotation is kind of the question. I am thinking maybe we just lessen some of the minutes in here, but like everyone's playing great at the moment. 76ers, Pistons, we win 2 in a row. Only got 3 games left. I think we're just a little bit too late. There's still a chance. We are tied 1 game back of the Celtics and the Heat and the Raptors. Probably going to jump in if any of these are close. Pacers just stacking points on in the first quarter. But it looks like we come back to win under a big Trae Johnson game. He's been hooping. Trae Young's been amazing. This is the big one right here, is the Celtics. Playoff picture. They are in right now, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Big first quarter. Just don't throw it away. We have thrown it away. Boys are fighting a little bit. 11-point game. 4 minutes left. We can try. Why not?
Outside Young. 3-pointer. Oh, Young. He's money from deep.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
We've got Sar, Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Davis. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Hauser. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 11. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Washington. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum.
We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Young outside. Takes the shot. And he sinks the jumper.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Celtics lead by 9. Here's White. It's gone from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Tatum fires, cashes in from 18.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top.
Now here's Davis. 1:49 left in the game. Can't get it to go. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. White outside. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Sarr.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Young against Pritchard. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
And Pritchard, here we go. And he racks up 2.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And it's a completely new group for Washington. And the Celtics also making a change. Garza's checked in. White outside. Here's the pass to Brown. Shoots from 12. Bucket!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Carrington. Puts up the tray. Brown pulls down the board. Outside Tatum.
Yeah, don't cover their best player. Okay, that's going to do it. Looks like we're going to miss the playoffs this year. Very tough, but what are you going to do, you know? All but guaranteed after losing to the Celtics as well. I think we're going to be the one team at 1 point out. Looks like we're going to pull that one out. And we do Vic, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Cam Boozer, Damian Lillard, 6th Man of the Year, okay? Vic, Defensive Player, Most Improved, Risa Shea, holy moly, Kevin Durant, Clutch Player, Mike Brown, and Christian Bartlett. We had no All-NBA players, it's okay. All Defensive, Anthony Davis, okay, great. All Rookie, actually finished 5th. I mean, compared to the other teams, though, you gotta realize he is like, these guys are by far their team's best option almost. So, Yax is in there, Caleb Love, pretty good. Playoffs, I'll save this for the next time.